Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we are going to cover the Moon Astrology and other astrology with some tarot here for December 14th through the 20th. So much happening. So much happening. We start out, we walk into the week with that big eclipse energy of Sagittarius. So that is a new moon in Sagittarius. It is happening basically in conjunction with the galactic center. It has so much power and strength behind it that the seed of intention that you plant will have a lot of energy, and I want to say almost like a limitless amount of energy moving forward to manifest what you want. You literally, what you think about, you're going to manifest right now. So try to keep your thoughts in the highest positive atmosphere that you can so that you manifest the good things into your life. And so we're going to get a little bit more into that. First, I do want to take a moment to invite you to come and join me on tonight. Monday nights, I do Moonday Night Live. It's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. You'll have to adjust for your time zone. That's too much work for me. But come and hang out. I pull cards. Tonight, I will be pulling cards for this eclipse energy, give you a little more guidance on that. I pull cards for each sign. And then we start chatting it up, and we go until 9 o'clock p.m. when I turn into a pumpkin. So that usually leaves about 30-40 minutes to take questions, to pull cards for people. Last time there were, I had the time to pull cards for almost everybody. So it's a good chance to get what you want. Oh, Pisces, your overall energy for this week. Holy cow. You have the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles uses her intuition. If you notice, she has a mask on. She uses her intuition to help her to manifest into reality whatever she wants. And the Fool has the energy of just go for it. Like, go for it. You're being spiritually guided. It's a big transformation. Tons of butterflies following her. There's no dog nipping at her heel here. This is about the transformation. And when I see butterflies, to me, butterflies are a transformation in the material 3D kind of world. Spiritual transformation to me is usually represented by a dragonfly. So this has a bunch of butterflies. And so when I see the Queen of Pentacles coupled with that, that really says to me there is something that you are trying to manifest into your reality. Oh, yeah. I thought so, but I had to listen in. Hold on. There is something in the career sector, in the financial sector, in the money-making sector. There is something that you want to take a risk on. Use your intuition. You'll know when to make the right move. You'll know when to step off the cliff. You'll know when it's time to do that. Plant your seeds of intention with this new moon. This new moon is going to take a little time to pick up speed, so write it down. Write down what this dream, what this goal is in this career sector arena for you, and do the prep work. Because when the time is right, it's going to be go time. So start doing. So say you're looking to change a career or something, but you need to get maybe a little more study in, because a new moon takes 18 months to complete its cycle. So this has longevity. This is a long range plan, but first you have to clear some stuff out. So it might be that you need to put in notice at a job, or you need to move to a different location, or you need to start, finalizing your schooling or something related to this. There's something that needs to be finished off and released. That space needs to be cleared to allow the transformation to come in. But it's very much in the financial 3D arena. And it's about using your intuition. Your intuition will tell you when it's time to make that big move. So your overall energy this week is to make the plan. This is your time to state clearly to the universe with as much detail as you want. With as much detail as you want. I never, okay. So I don't recommend when you're like, I want this specific love partner, but I want this kind of a relationship. So in this case, because it feels career oriented, is I want a job that will provide me with, enough time for my family, a balanced lifestyle, enough money, whatever your thing is. What are you looking for to gain out of this? But to plant your seed of intention regarding what it is that you most want. Okay, and so it is very important. So we have the purification card here, the sunflower. And the sunflower, it takes a while. When you plant a sunflower seed, it takes a while to mature. I always get this August time frame when I see this, but purification means you need to release and let go of something to clear space for it. So 6 months from now, there should be some sort of a milestone that you notice that you can identify, and that would be when we have the full moon in Sagittarius coming up during Gemini season. There should be a milestone, but it's going to take until we get to the next full moon the following June, where you're like, okay, that's it, we're bringing this in. So that doesn't mean that you're not going to get the job, the opportunity along the way, that there aren't stepping stones. But when you manifest the vision that you have for yourself right now, that stability or that career move, or all the benefit, whatever, allow it to complete that long. Allow for that space, because there's a lot of 2021 is a year of change, big time. Like you think 2020 was, but it wasn't. 2020 was a year of standing still, of figuring out who we were and what was important to us, and tearing down structures that did not work for us. And now it's the rebuilding phase. It's the change phase. It's the transformation phase. It's the, so it was kind of like, like we were in the cocoon, right? When you're in a cocoon, not you, but, caterpillars. When they're in a cocoon, they completely break down into goop, and the little molecules completely rearrange to create something new, the butterfly. Well, this has butterflies in it. And so this is a year of breaking out of the chrysalis, of the change. It is happening. And so what is it that you want to look like when you come out the other side of this? Use your intuition. Follow your own very innate, great intuition. You have that, Pisces. And clear the space. This purification could be clearing negative attitudes about whether or not you're capable. It could be clearing out negative relationships that are holding you back. It could be about clearing out. There was a big clearing that just happened with that last eclipse, right? Because that was a full moon eclipse. But this one still has that energy of needing to do a little more clearing to really get ready and to really believe in yourself. And so you have surrendered to the divine. In Pisces, you showed up for yourself. Balance spirituality and practicality. This is an opportunity to figure out what brings your life into balance. The Queen of Pentacles definitely manifests in the reality, while she is still very intuitive and very spiritual. Pretty much Pisces, right? So to me, Queen of Pentacles energy is very much like Virgo season. And when do we have the full moon in Pisces? During Virgo season. And so that's just, and again, Virgo season, that's that August, September, when we have the sunflowers. And I really feel like there's a timing thing here for you. And so just surrender to the divine timing, but ask for what you want. Be as detailed as you can, and you're going to have to take some steps. It's not, this year was about the universe taking control and slowing everything down and creating space for us to think and dream and decide and create. And, a lot of those things people were doing to not be bored, it got them creating again, right? It slowed everything down. And so that was what the universe did. But now this next year, that requires your attention. That requires your action. It requires you making some moves. Like the table's been set. The buffet table has been set. You get to go select what it is you're going to put on your plate. That means you got to get up, you got to go over, you got to take a look at it, you got to decide how much you can fit on your plate. What do you really want? I mean, I know people go crazy for that green bean casserole, but it does nothing for me, and I'm not putting that on my plate. So, go and take a look and see what it is that you really want. Because this is the energy of this this new moon in Sagittarius for you. And so take full advantage of it. On Monday night at 10:35 p.m., the moon is going to move into Capricorn. And Capricorn is about, overcoming obstacles. And so there's this need to realize, to recognize where the obstacles are as you look through the keyhole and be willing to reach out to the divine for guidance and be willing to accept that help. And that guidance and that help can come in the form of a very 3D, somebody coming along and saying, I can help you with that. Don't be so quick to say, no, I got this. Because with Five of Wands energy, and that is what I feel like the energy is for this year coming up. It feels very Five of Wands. There's all kinds of fives that represent change, but it feels like Five of Wands to me. Can't explain that. It is about deciding what to take action with, what battles are worth fighting, where do we want to put our time and our energy, because it feels like there's going to be a lot of things coming at us and there's a need to decide what it is. Some people will live in that Five of Pentacles where they feel left out and left behind. Don't be that. Five will live in the Five of Cups energy where they go, oh my gosh, I've lost so much. Try not to do that. It's okay to understand and recognize that you've lost 3 cups, but turn around, there's 2 more standing there, right? And then that Five of Swords energy, because we have Saturn and Jupiter moving into Aquarius, I feel like that could be a player in this year coming up. That's about being, I feel like it's going to come up, and I really don't want to choose that one either, because Five of Swords energy has that energy of there's a clear-cut winner and a loser. And I feel like it's better if we work together. We try to create something where everybody comes out feeling like a winner. And so that's my personal opinion on that. But I think there's going to be some Five of Swords energy going on. And so try to rise above that and stay in the Five of Wands energy. Oh yeah, there's going to be Five of Swords energy. That makes me sad, actually. Okay. So, stay in the Five of Wands. When I see the sunflower, that also always reminds me of the Queen of Wands. And so she's a manifester and she creates for herself. And so purify and stay in the energy of I'm creating the change. Change is happening because I am manifesting what it is that I choose and what I desire, and I am going to put in the effort, and I have decided this is what I want, and this is the steps I'm going to take, and I am going to trust the divine that what I need will be brought to me at the right time. So I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities. Manifesting what you want is going to be so important. So then there's a couple other things. We've got Venus in a really nice, she's in Scorpio, and she's in a really nice angle with Saturn over in Capricorn. And so this is that heartfelt, deep desired, what do you want? Do what you want, create what you want energy. So, just trying to figure out why you got this card. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to sort this out. Because we have the moon squaring with Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. And so Chiron is in Aries around 5 degrees. So the moon is going to come into a square with that on Tuesday, fairly early in the day, though, while you're sleeping. And so might be a little disruptive to your dreams. Like things might come up that you're like, well, that really kind of bothers me. Wednesday should be very productive, especially in the evening. We've got the moon going to come into conjunction first with Pluto, who says, what do you want to transform? You've got Jupiter going, how can we expand that for you? And then the moon is going to actually, let's see. There's a quick change of events here, a train of events that happens. So the moon is going to conjunct with Jupiter, and then Saturn at 12:04 a.m. on Thursday moves into Aquarius and doesn't go back into Capricorn. So that has closed now for 20 something years, 30 years, 29, 30 years. And then won't be back to Capricorn until March of 2023. So gone a while. And then we have right after that, the moon moves at 1:27 a.m. into Aquarius, and then right after that, a minute later, conjuncts with Aquarius. So while in Capricorn, there's this energy of grounding your idea and your plan and your dream. And then by the time, in the middle of the night there, it's like starting to create a plan. And the moon is very analytical when it is in Aquarius. So while the moon is in Capricorn, you have the Lynx, the keeper of secrets. It says take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. And I almost feel like that energy spills over into that moon moving into Aquarius, because that is very analytical. That is very much keeping stuff to yourself. That is very much not trusting easily and being very closed up. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So you have the Lynx. And I'm trying to find where I can, there you go. You see how big those ears are? And then they have those little tufts at the top. It's kind of like the antennas to the divine to gather and bring in more information. So being aware of what you see and hear in the 3D and what you see and hear inside and in your dreams this week is going to be really important. Really important. While the moon is in Aquarius, it's also going to have a really nice conversation with Mercury and with Mars about taking action. And before the moon moves into Pisces at 2:49 a.m. on Saturday morning, it conjuncts the Sun conjunct Mercury at the galactic center. This is the communication overnight in your dream space, especially with Neptune in your sign. That'll be really helping you to get in your dream space, to really connect with your higher self and the realms out there, to really figure out where it is that you want to grow your life. And I don't want you to forget to put yourself at the top of the list. Self-love. Remember that whatever plan it is you're doing, whatever you're trying to create here, it is about that. Look at this. Oh, I wish, here we go. Can you see the rainbow on the wings? It's called Possibilities. And actually that rainbow is created by the light that's pushing the unicorn flying forward. It's almost like movement forward trails off that rainbow for you. And so it says, raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited possibilities. So dream big and start working toward it. You're going to have a plan. You're going to have a plan. Jupiter's going to move, first the moon moves into Pisces at 7:39 a.m. and then a few minutes later, like half an hour later, Jupiter moves into Aquarius. So they're kind of traveling together, this moon and Jupiter, and it's about expanding your dreams and what it is you want, because that moon in Pisces is the house of you. And so what do you want? And what are your big dreams? And Jupiter very shortly is going to get on the other side of Saturn, and there won't be boundaries or limitations. So continue to ride that energy of Jupiter forward. Allow that to get you through there. So you have where you need to be. Acknowledge how you are feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of current concerns by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. You are always in the right place at the right time with the right people in the right situations. Please use that, because here you are. If you allow yourself to feel the abundance of the universe pouring down on you, it will allow you to figure out the steps. There's a ladder right here. The steps, the path. And I feel like if you step out onto the path, it lights up before you. That's what it feels like. And if you look right now to the western sky, southwestern sky right now at early evening, you can see Jupiter and Saturn out there very close. But pretty soon Jupiter's going to move past Saturn. And when Jupiter does that, just ride that wave. So, what are you passionate about? What do you want to create for yourself? You have cards that really support this. I allow love and open my heart to attention and affection and my romantic partner, rose quartz. Attract your soulmate. Soulmates come in many forms. So you want to attract the higher vibrational energy of partnership, not teacher, right? And this could be a soulmate in a business thing. But by the time we get to the house of you, could be, your soulmate that you have a relationship with. Increase feelings of comfort and acceptance. Amplify unconditional love. Start with unconditional love for yourself. That's how you attract in people who also have unconditional love for themselves. Cultivate good friends, family, and work relationships. So it could be either. And then you have fluorite. Love fluorite. It's very beautiful. It's got that green heart chakra, and it's got the purple, the violet flame of your intuition. Says clear thinking, release mind chatter, maintain courage and self-confidence, recognize your own intelligence, and ease with problem solving. I am smart. I am open to learning something new. I am organized. That's a good mantra, right? Well, you're trying to try to manifest and bring into your life this new opportunity that you're planting the seed of attention with. I'm going to read that to you again. I am smart. I am open to learning something new. I am organized. What you say really matters. Don't say, God, I just can't believe I don't know how to do this. Never say that anymore. Say, I am smart and I will figure this out. That's what you say. And that's how you move forward. So that really looks lovely. Ooh, it's a 2200. 22, such an amazing spiritual number. So you're in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities. You are smart. You are learning something new. And you are organized, and you can do this. I hope I see you tonight for Moon Directed for Moon Day Night Live. And I look forward to seeing you soon. You take care.